say slain for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The main reason I'm going to say this is, yes, I got all the death I wanted, but they made it for a new generation. When I saw that black guy pull up in an old town in a Tesla, I knew people were going to die. I just knew. You know what I mean?
Right. You're all dead.
I'm like, here we go. You're going to this middle of nowhere town. You're talking to these old cops. So I'm like, what's happening? Like,
you're dead.
I thought the whole story was great, especially for younger people, because I go back and rewatch all the old movies now, and I'm like, kids don't know what any of this stuff is. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't. What's a phone? Right. You know, it's like all these things, and they made it for a new generation. So I just thought that was cool overall. And plus, I love Leatherface. I'm a huge fan. So he killed him. I wanted him killed. It was great. What was the next one? It was Stab It. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Hellraiser. I was a little disappointed, like he said. I was ready for that first like crazy death, and then they didn't show it for the brother. I'm like, what happened? And then the Cenobites showed up, and I was like, okay, all is well again. These are scaring the crap out of me.
They were scary. I thought it was scary.
I was loving it, but the story was just getting kind of. I got what they were trying to do by making like the sister like a mess, like she was a drug addict, and they're like, no one's gonna believe her. But it was like this nonstop holding the puzzle. Nobody was doing anything. Right. I just thought the story was getting real slow, but the death started coming. And then at the end, when they did everything they needed to do to that guy, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
all these movies have been on like straight to TV. They're not in the movie theaters. So I can tell that there's things that are missing. And I could tell in Hellraiser that, you know, like he said, it wasn't as like, you know, sleazy as it usually is.
For a lot of money to get people naked.
Yeah, you know, it's just something about it. And I feel like they didn't show, what's his name? They didn't show Pinhead enough to me. They didn't show them enough. Like something, I'm like, dang, you got all these people looking awesome and you're not showing them enough. So
Pinhead, I thought the new Pinhead looked great, to be honest.
Yeah,
they all look good.
Yeah.
They just didn't show them very much. Like for long extended times, like it was snapshot.
Right.
Except for that one, I was like,
I know that thing.
The one that was scarier to me was the one that had the skin.
The skin that was pulled back. Oh my god!
And I like how they did that in this movie. Is they made the Cenobites like their outfits were made of skin. Like,
that was sick.
Instead of like the leather. That was pretty cool.
It was pretty gross. So then I guess, Reed, that means you're stabbing Halloween and you're skipping.
I love skip it. Yeah, I love Michael Myers. I'm gonna watch all of them, but I mean, let's just be honest. That beginning, I was not ready for it. I was like, wait a minute, this is not what I expected at all. So I was really into it, but then they made this guy like, he was real down and out, and then the band came and I wanted to change the channel. And like, then Michael Myers came out and I'm like, you know, what did he do? He looked in his eyes and I'm like, is he like transferring I didn't understand what was going on. Like, is he transferring his soul to Michael Myers and now he's Michael Myers? Because then all of a sudden he had a clown mask and I'm like, oh God, are they trying to make this like 2.0 Michael? And I just, the love story, I was like, is this Lost Boys? I don't know what's happening right now. The music, the leather, I was like, what is going on? But then when he killed the doctor and then he killed the nurse and then I was like, okay, I'm back in it, you know?
Right.
I like the DJ when his tongue was on the record player.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Well, that was my favorite.
I hated the DJ.
As a DJ, I would think that you would have had some kind of appreciation and concern for him. He got his tongue cut off.
He was DJing with an old school record player.
It was all they had at the shop.
Where is this? What time zone is this? What time is it that they would do that?
Nothing made sense in that movie. But you know what? If I have to hear, what did they say? What is evil dies tonight? I'm gonna lose my mind.
Like kills better. You like ends better than kills?
I like ends way better than kills. Kills was the worst. The evil dies tonight, and all those people in the hospital. It was so stupid.
That one was empowering to me. I was like, let's go.
I like the fact that
I'm tired.
Yeah, I didn't like that there was a mob, and then the lady's like telling those kids, get out of the park. And then she's running from Michael Myers. I'm going.
It would have been okay if they would have actually beat up, like killed Michael Myers.
They didn't. He killed
all they were hype. All they were hype. They were just like, yeah, let's go. then they got beat up really easily. It's
All of them got
hard.
beat up
Michael
really
Myers is a tough guy.
It's Halloween. Everyone's entitled to one good scare.